The arrest of Cubana Group CEO Obi Kubana without a doubt shocked most Nigerians. It almost took people down memory lane on the arrest of Nigerian Flamboyant big boy Hushpuppi in June of 2020. If you don't live under a rock, you'll know that Hushpuppi, before his FBI arrest, was the most talked about Nigerian big boy for several years. He entertained his 2.5 million followers on Instagram with his flamboyant lifestyle and penchant for designer wear, which earned him the nickname Gucci Master. The 39-year-old scam lord was, in fact, a tourist center as celebrities and politicians flocked like sheep to Dubai just to hang out with the billionaire big boy. With Hushpuppi likely spending his 40s and even 50s in the US prison, there was a craving to fill his position. This was when an opportunity presented a 46-year-old nightlife billionaire, Obinna Iyiegbu, popularly known as Obi Kubana, to fill the void. The happily married father of 4 boys did not only become the latest billionaire big boy, giving Nigerian youths hope and education on dreaming big, Obi Kubana, as a matter of fact, proved that he is a legitimate and more authentic version of Hushpuppi with his work ethic and chains of businesses across the country and beyond. It all began after his mother's burial in July of 2021, where he put his village, Oba, in Anambra State on the world map and began showcasing his flamboyant lifestyle. During a carnival-like burial that caused a frenzy in every nook and cranny of Nigeria and attracted several Nigerian celebrities, he received over 500 livestock as a present. He pledged 300 million naira for the empowerment of 300 Anambra youths, among several other things. Obi has become the most celebrated socialite in Nigeria and the newest tourist attraction in this short time. With Hushpuppi behind bars and unable to compete with the Cubana Group CEO, many have begun to wonder if Obi Kubana is not out to replace the Gucci Master. Sit back as we look into Obi Kubana and Hushpuppi's flamboyant lifestyle, business, fame, philanthropy, work ethic, and friends. At the same time, we'll leave you to decide if Obi Kubana is indeed the real deal regarding legitimate hustling. Is he truly replacing Hushpuppi? Hello guys, it's T-Code here for African Glitz. 39-year-old Gucci Master Hushpuppi turned scam lord was a ghetto kid born and raised in Bariga and Oronsoki in Lagos. His family could barely survive on the merger income of his taxi driver father and bread seller mother, and for the better part of his life, he stared in the face of poverty. His dream was to own a motorcycle and minibus someday, which he tried to sponsor by selling the cheapest designer labels clothing in the neighborhood. Interestingly, he got introduced to Yahoo and soon moved to Malaysia, transforming himself into the Hushpuppi many came to know. Hushpuppi began gaining more public attention when he moved to Dubai in 2017. He had gained fame on the gram for entertaining his fans with his luxurious lifestyle and love for expensive cars ranging from the latest Bentley, Rolls-Royce, and Ferraris. He would brag about living in a 60 million a year 4-bedroom penthouse at the Palazzo Versace Dubai with a private pool and hot tub on his lanai. He also spent money like the king of Dubai, traveled first class or in private jets, and constantly threw parties to welcome Nigerian celebrities and politicians visited just to enjoy his company. Hushpuppi was never to be caught on fresh. He was constantly adorned by designers ranging from Fendi to Hermes, Louis Vuitton, Richard Mille, Burberry. He had so much money that he never wore the same outfit twice. Hushpuppi wined and dined in the best hotels, and to cut matters short, his fabulous lifestyle was the envy of every young Nigerian. Following his clamp down, many missed the entertainment he constantly dished.
Live your own life. See, I want to chop this fake egg now. I will drink fake tea. I wear fake Versace. Living in this fake Versace house where everything pop. You understand? You live the original. Go chop the original. I don't live the original.
On the other hand, Obinna Iyiegbu is the founder and chairman of the popular hospitality brand Kubana in Nigeria. Grew up in a well-to-do family, went to university and hustled in Nigeria to eventually conquer poverty via nightlife business. Obi Kubana, however, for years focused on his business and even had a frontman, Kubana chief priest, who represented him in public for years. However, after his mother's burial, which saw the entire state and the airport shut as his millionaire and billionaire friends and popular celebrities touched down with expensive gifts to show their support, Obi Kubana wouldn't lag and also showed everyone that there is money, and then there is Igbo money, commanded a new level of respect for his name. Many were so in awe that they screamed blood money and questioned what he does for a living. Do you blame them after witnessing the downfall of Hushpuppi? Besides, it's not every day they witness such a lavish show of wealth. Digging deeper, we found that despite the easygoing and straightforward lifestyle Obi Kubana shows off on Instagram, there is a luxurious lifestyle he hides. The nightlife king owns 3 massive mansions in Anambra, Abuja and Lagos and a range of luxurious cars. Although not keen on designer clothes with labels, Obi Kubana displayed loving family values, expensive holiday destinations, private jet luxury, great food at top bars and restaurants, and memorable good times with his business brothers. If that isn't money speaking, then what is? Obi Kubana follows a legitimate work ethic. Initially, when he gained fame, many feared he was into illegal deals. He cleared the air via interviews as well as his work ethic on social media.
I started putting everything I visualized into practice and it started yielding positive results.
While the rest of us managed 24 hours per day, it looks like Obi Kubana was functioning on 48 hours a day. 1 minute he's in Abuja, the next hour he will be on a private jet or spotted in London. All these moves and more showcase his unshakable reputation of leading a legitimate business. Many will also come to learn that he is the CEO of Kubana Group, a chain of nightclubs, luxury hotels, estates and businesses spread across Enugu, Owerri, Abuja, Lagos and London most recently. According to him, with over 18 years of experience in his business, he built his business empire from the ground up, moving from his inability to secure a white-collar job to opening his first beer parlor and growing it into a chain of other businesses. According to the Kubana Group website, they grew in 10 years from a regional company into a national hospitality powerhouse. Apart from making money from his empire, Obi makes additional income from brand ambassadors and partnership deals with spirit, wine, and whiskey brands. Today, his net worth is pegged at $30 million. I'm a ticking dynamite. Ramon Olorunwa Abbas, aka Hushpuppi, at some point boasted about being a legitimate hustler and businessman. He said he made his fortune from real estate and influencing luxury brands on Instagram. It became hard to call him a liar, especially when luxury brands began associating with him. They would lavish him with perks, birthday cakes, custom number plates, customized shoes, and the likes. If anyone dared to talk about the source of his wealth, Hushpuppi would quieten them with talks that they are just jealous and want to bring down a self-made man. In conjunction with Interpol and Dubai, the US eventually exposed him in 2020 when they revealed the source of his wealth. He was arrested and extradited to the US for being the most sought-after money launderer globally and for defrauding the US businesses, a Maltese bank in conjunction with North Korea hackers and high-profile Canadian scammer Gabel Alaumari. Now that he has pled guilty to some charges, he will reportedly spend 20 years in US prison. Obi Kubana, however, was arrested and detained by Nigeria's Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) on November 1st over money laundering and tax evasion allegation. Obi Kubana spent 3 days with the EFCC, and there are no reports of his name being cleared yet. Fame and popularity. Before Hushpuppi went behind bars, he was famous in many countries. Brands equally recognized him and made a VIP guest to their exclusive shows, including Louis Vuitton. However, following his arrest, he is no longer known as the king of lifestyle but the scam lord. On the other hand, Obi Kubana has become known as the new king of lifestyle in Nigeria. He has become Instagram famous and getting recognition from reputable media houses. Recently, he won the Sun Entertainment Icon of the Year 2020 award. He has also moved his business internationally with the Kubana branch launch in London later this year. While philanthropy for Hushpuppi means doing random giveaways to people who may still wake up the following week hungry, Obi believes in helping people climb up the ladder, helping them move from poverty to financial independence and eventually generational wealth. Notably, he has been doing this since 2013 when he pushed 53 Oba youths to the market to learn a trade. In 2017, Obi withdrew them and settled them with 3 million naira each and paid for their shops. He also linked about 40 of them to the importation business, and today he claims that 38 of them are millionaires. In 2018 again, picked 100 educated men and introduced them to foreign experts for business and claims they are all multimillionaires today. Following his mother's burial, he also promised to give more to the youths, pledging 300 million to 300 youths in Anambra. So what kind of friends do Obi Kubana and Hushpuppi roll with? Hushpuppi was known for being friends with some of the most flamboyant fraudsters who went down with him during his arrest. This includes the money bag Mr. Woodbury. Hushpuppi is also a close friend with Mumfa, a suspected fraudster and disgraced super cop, Abba Kyari, who was indicted in its $1.1 million case. The only friend, Pac, who was into a legitimate business, suffered for being innocent. His quest for greener pastures turned out to be the darkest 6 months of his life. He was picked up at Hushpuppi's house the day of his arrest by Dubai police. When they found out he was innocent, they freed him and deported him back to Nigeria with only the clothes he had on his back. On the other hand, Obi Kubana is friends with a long list of legitimate billionaire businessmen such as E-Money, KC, Joey Zaza, Kubana Chief Priest, and many others. Together, they influence lifestyle, healthy marriages, and of course, flamboyance that hits differently. So tell us guys, what do you think about this comparison of Hushpuppi and Obi Kubana? Do you think Obi is a legitimate version of Hushpuppi? Did you believe Hushpuppi was a legitimate businessman until the FBI exposed him? And lastly, do you think the Nigerian EFCC has anything on Obi Kubana who has proved his business ethic? Share your opinion in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please comment, like, and share. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more well-researched African stories and news we know you would like. Click on the bell sign to be notified every time we upload a new video so that you don't miss out. Thanks for watching and see you on our next one.